back to school. I'm failing for you. Hey ZAMFAM, it's Rebecca, and I know a lot of you guys are going back to school very soon. And I've seen a lot of videos and pictures going around on Instagram, which are DIYs for back to school. Now these DIYs look very easy in the videos, but how easy are they for real people to do, and is it even worth your time to try to do them? So for today's video, I'm gonna be testing 5 viral Instagram DIY back to school hacks. Now you guys know that I'm not really good at DIYs and I fail a lot. So this is gonna be a good test to see if it's worth you guys trying, because if I can do it and it's a thumbs up, then you guys can definitely do it. Make sure to subscribe and join the ZAMFAM if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications. I want you to comment 3 thumbs up emojis in the comment section if you did that. Time to try some back to school hacks. So this first back to school hack is from The Crafted Life on Instagram. And what you're gonna need is you're gonna need paint, squirt bottles, and a basic notebook. So I have this blue notebook that I'm going to use, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the paint and you're gonna put it into the squirt bottles. Seems simple enough so far. Not bad at all. I'm not gonna use the whole squirt bottle because my notebook's not that big and I don't wanna waste a ton of paint. Now this is supposed to give a boring old notebook a really cool look. I love this kind of splatter paint. I've never done it on a notebook before. I picked kind of the colors that would pop the most because I don't have a white notebook, I have a blue one. I wanted to pick ones that would stand out with a blue background. So now my paint is all ready to go and I'm going to squirt. I guess I'm gonna do yellow first. Oh, it looks so good. Wow, this looks really pretty. Oh, I'm getting this all over my hands. Pink is a lot darker, wow. White on the blue I think will look cool. The final one, blue. So I guess you need a specific surface because this is like dripping. I'm not sure if I did too much. I think I did this wrong. I'm gonna try it again using the inside of my notebook. I think you need like a cardboard surface. I'm just guessing because that was kind of a fail. Now this white won't look that cool on a white background. Ooh, this looks better. See guys, I'm testing these out for you so when you go to do these hacks, you don't waste your time and mess up and do what I just did. I'm failing for you. Ooh, I'm gonna add more yellow. You kind of have to stay farther away or it makes it look like not good. And ta-da, here's my final product. So what I will say about the notebook is you wanna make sure that you have a cardboard surface that isn't the glossy kind. This is what happened when I did the glossy side. But as soon as I did the cardboard one, it actually turned out pretty good. And also stand far enough away so it doesn't make these like circles. All in all though, I would give this a thumbs up. It does work, you just have to have the right surface. This next back to school hack I found from Babbel, and what you're gonna need is some paint, a squirt bottle, some paint brushes, which mine are really old and gross, but I'm still gonna use them, and then a backpack. Now this isn't exactly a normal backpack for back to school, but I wanted to use this because I really like the blank canvas and I couldn't find a normal backpack that had it. So what it says to do first is you're gonna wanna take the paint and a paintbrush and kind of paint on your backpack. I am painting right now. I'm gonna put like ZAMFAM. ZAMFAM. Oh, making a mess. Just doing a rough because we will be squirting all this. Making you guys a backpack. Let's add some yellow. I know that there are a lot of back to school DIY videos, but I wanna know how many of you guys actually do them, or do you just watch them? Also let me know if there's other back to school hacks for people in the ZAMFAM to use, like good ones. Here we go. Wow guys, this is art. Now you wanna do as many colors as possible because it's all gonna mesh together in the end anyways. I've actually never tried this, so please don't listen to what I'm saying until the end if it's a success. And if it's a fail, forget everything I just said. The cool thing about this is who wants to have the same old backpack as everyone else? Now you can be original. Okay, so you want it to be on like the mister that goes out, not the one that points, trust me. We're just gonna spray it, basically gonna soak it. Now I completely soaked my bag. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to let it dry for 1 or 2 days. So I'm gonna set this out for a little bit because it's soaking, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So we let my backpack dry, and here is the final result. It's like one big, colorful backpack. I don't know, this kind of is a fail. I thought it'd look a lot cooler, but what do you guys think? This next back to school Instagram hack is by Crafts by Amanda. Now what this is going to be a pencil holder. What you're gonna need is a can. I just used a refried bean can, a glue gun, scissors, some old jeans that you don't wanna use anymore, and some old shirts or clothing you can cut up, and some fabric. So the first thing you do is you're gonna take the can and you're gonna kind of put it around the jean like this to kind of measure how big it has to be. I'm gonna just trim where I think it should be. What she says to do is you're gonna just cut the jeans. Now these are Matt's old jeans because he was gonna get rid of them and I was like, I need them for a DIY hacks video. Left-handers, this is hard. You might wanna get someone that is right-handed to come cut because otherwise this will take a while. Now that I have the leg cut off, I'm gonna cut off the like thick part of the jeans, you know, where the seam is. Now it looks like I need to cut a little bit more on the edge so it'll fit. And then I also wanna measure and I'm gonna make it to right here. And you know what? Maybe I wanna go over it a little bit just to give it extra. Trimming the bottom, giving it a little trim. Now that it's ready to go, I'm gonna use my hot glue gun. These things scare me. I am going to attempt to put this on. I'm just gonna start with a little bit so it doesn't dry. Get it on, get it on. Ooh, I did it. I have not failed yet, you guys. So once you get a little bit glued on, rest is easy. I am using what little glue I have left. Oh, here we go. Now I left a little room on the jeans to overlay the jean because I didn't want it to not be enough and then look really weird because you had a gap. It's like when you wrap a present and you don't have enough wrapping paper and then there's like that hole. I didn't want that to happen. So now I'm just rolling it onto the jeans. Wow, this is looking good. I mean, why have a normal pencil holder when you can have a can of refried beans decorated in jeans and some fabric? Or let's say you have a crush, you could steal their jeans, borrow, and then cut them and then have them so you can always have your crush, even when you're not in the same class as them. That's a little creepy, don't do that. So now I have the jean portion. This looks good. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is take some fabric. You can make whatever design you want. I think what I wanna do is I'm gonna start with my white, and I'll say off-white shirt that's stained, and I'm gonna cut this and then put letters using this old shirt that I have. It will make a Z. You can tell I've worn this shirt a lot because it's very easy to cut. So update, I'm gonna use a pen to stencil my letter. I'm gonna do it backwards so that the lines don't show. Dang, that's the right way. I did it backwards. That's okay. We'll keep going. Just make sure that the black is cut out completely. Wow, it looks a little too big. So I'm gonna try it again on the other side. So what you wanna do first, kind of get an idea of how big you want the letter to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now that I have my Z and it's the right size, I'm gonna attempt to cut it out. Matt, I need you. This can't cut. It's so hard when you're left-handed. Now that the shirt's cut out, I'm putting it on here and I don't even have glue on it yet and it's sticking. Now I'm doing the glue gun first. Wow. So update, I have these iron-on letters and I was like, okay, those look really good. So I'm just gonna add that to it. I'd suggest having a cutout because my Z looks a little bit weird. And this one looks so much better. Kind of looks cool this way. Let's see what else I can cut. Instead of cutting my shirt, I'm gonna try to use some old Christmas stuff because I was like, you know what? This fabric is a little bit easier. I'm gonna add here, I'm gonna put this here, this sticker. Now I'm gonna use these iron-ons and do some ZAMFAM. I'm putting it crooked, but it actually kind of looks cool. Ow, hot glue on my finger. And ta-da, my pencil and pen holder. I got the Z here, I got ZAMFAM here. You can really get as creative as you want and stick as many things on. This is like a cool, hip way to do it. And to think that this was just a can of refried beans. Now it holds your pens and pencils. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up, even if my actual creativity on it was a little bit janky. Refried beans and jeans. This next one is from blvd.com. Now I don't know about you guys, but I like to be really organized with my schedules and I also see in colors. I like to kind of color coordinate. I used to always use different color highlighters for different things in school. And so I saw this and I was like, this is perfect. So what you're gonna need is a ruler, some Sharpies, a notebook, and some colored Post-its. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the notebook. You are basically, I guess, going to use the ruler. You're gonna put a little bit of space at the top for the days of the week. Just be sure that your Post-its can fit inside. The next part, I'm gonna make a row for all of my different things that I need to do. So I'm making my different categories based on the size of the Post-its. I'm gonna just extend a line to over here. Now this is a planner for Monday through Friday. My notebook isn't that big. So what you're gonna have to do is make the last two for Thursday and Friday a little bit smaller. I saw someone else do this. Now that all of the grids are done, I'm gonna label Monday through Friday. Boom. And then on here, I'm going to put my schedule for the day. Then all the the to-do, so my to-do list. Lastly, for you guys, it would be homework. For me, it's basically anything due the next day, so I guess that's homework for me, but it's a little different because I don't go to school anymore. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the Post-its. I always like to use the brightest color for the most important, and for me, my most important thing is my to-do list. So I'm gonna put the Post-its in all the squares. I'm gonna have to cut these last two to make them fit for Thursday and Friday, but I always feel like Thursday and Friday's workload isn't necessarily as big as all the others. Or maybe it is. Whatever your busiest days of the week are, you should make those definitely the full Post-it and not cut it. Now I'm going to put the top one, which is my schedule, in pink. Even after you're done with school, you can use something like this. This is like my jam. And today you have a planner. Now the best part about this is that it can go at the front of your notebook, and then these Post-its come off and you can just replace it with new Post-its each week. So this is gonna be basically good for your whole year. I will definitely give this DIY back to school hack a thumbs up because I think it really helps with organization, and the fact that you can just keep reusing it, it's genius. This final hack is the one I am the most excited about because it involves candy. Now this is from Pumpkin Patterns, and what we're gonna attempt to make is a Skittles pencil holder. It's also the hardest. Now normally for this hack, you're gonna wanna use a sewing machine, but I know a lot of people don't have sewing machines or you don't really wanna use them, so I'm gonna attempt to make this without a sewing machine just by using a hot glue gun and an iron. I don't know if it'll turn out. What you're gonna need is your favorite candy wrapper. I guess I'm gonna have to eat these Skittles because this isn't empty. You'll also need some vinyl, a zipper, some fabric, an iron, a sewing machine, but I'm not gonna use one, and a hot glue gun. I just emptied my Skittles and I'm eating them now. So the first thing you're gonna do is take the vinyl and you're gonna wanna cut it something that's slightly larger than the wrapper. Now I am peeling away. Wow, this vinyl. Wow, I've never used this before. I'm gonna place it on top of the Skittles wrapper, like so. Oh dang, oh dang. There we go. The paper got caught on it a little bit, but it's okay. Piece number two, pushing it. I did this last time. I got it stuck to the paper. Now that I have the vinyl on both of the wrappers, I'm going to take this iron and I'm gonna put it down on top of it with a cloth over for 8 to 10 seconds, and it says to do it on medium heat. Ooh! You wanna have a cloth over it, I think, so it doesn't melt to it. Ooh, hot. We are going to cut and trim the excess vinyl. This is so much easier to cut than fabric, can I just say. If you have made it to this far in the video, can you please give this video a thumbs up right now? Hopefully you guys enjoy me doing DIYs. Want me to do more, let me know. It's cooler because we're making it ourselves. Next, you wanna cut fabric that is the same size as the Skittles. I already pre-cut these, as you can see, so it's ready to go because you guys don't wanna see me cutting and it takes forever. Then you're gonna get the zipper. Oh, I just realized these are too long. Dang. Okay, well we're gonna keep going and we're just going to have a little excess at the end. I'm gonna take the hot glue gun and the zipper that I did not know you needed a specific length, but it looks like you do. I am going to hot glue gun. They say so, but you know what? I don't really mess with sewing irons. They're just too fancy for me. This is gonna line the inside of the pencil case holder, so I'm putting the fabric in and then, candy part will be on the outside. So I'm just letting you know you're gonna wanna leave a little bit of space because the Skittles wrapper will go on the front. I'm already failing, I get it. I'm gonna use the hot glue gun. Lined it so far, so I'm leaving a little space. Here is where I'm at. Again, this is a little extra. This is like a tail. So now I'm gonna take the Skittles wrapper. So this goes on top of the fabric. Okay, so I'm just gonna hot glue gun this whole thing. Don't put too much or it melts. Burning my fingers. Smells like smoke a little bit. Okay, be very careful with the hot glue gun. That's probably why they wanted you to use a sewing machine. Now we gotta do the other side. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit so it doesn't melt as much, but it's melting, it's melting, it's burning. It's so hot. We're almost there. I'm gonna cut the excess fabric. I'm gonna basically do a line of glue around the whole rim of this on the inside and then stick it together. And ta-da! Skittles pencil holder. Now you can just put your pens in. Oh, no, it's okay. The pens don't actually fit in this. I didn't make it big enough. I probably should have made it to here, but you know, it kind of works. And if you had a sewing machine, it would have been probably even better. But you know one thing that I can put in? I can put Skittles inside my Skittles pencil holder. It's a Skittles holder. Delicious. Taste the rainbow. And that concludes me testing some back to school DIYs from Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want you to comment below which of these DIY hacks was your favorite and how many you think I got right and how many you think I actually failed. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do some more hacks videos and DIY videos, and I will do them because that's what I do for my ZAMFAM. Make sure to subscribe and join the ZAMFAM if you haven't already. I can't believe we are getting close to 1.7 million. It is crazy. When I hit 2 million, I'm going to do a crazy video, which I'm so excited about. Love you, ZAMFAM, and I'll see you next time. Mwah!